Welcome to Listen Up, your daily dose of intermediate English listening practice. My name is Karen, and I'm your host. Remember, if you want to read along with the audio, go to the English as a Second Language page of my website, onepawinthesand.com/ESL. The link is in the description. Let's get started. Today's episode is called End of Trams in London. In the early 1900s, trams were an important part of how people travelled around London. These electric-powered vehicles moved smoothly through the city streets, connecting neighbourhoods and showing that London was moving forward. But as the city grew and changed, trams became less popular. In 1952, the trams stopped running, and this marked the end of an era for public transportation in London. Trams first appeared in London in the late 1800s and became a reliable way to get around. At first, they were pulled by horses, but later they were replaced by electric trams, which were faster and more efficient. These sleek trams, with their distinctive looks and overhead power lines, became a common sight in London. Trams played a big role in London's growth and development. They formed the main part of the transportation system, offering an easy and affordable way for people to travel, whether they were going to work or enjoying their free time. The tram network expanded over the years, covering large areas and connecting different neighbourhoods. The trams became an important symbol of London, and the sound of their bells and wheels on the tracks became a familiar part of daily life. But as London grew, new ways of getting around appeared, making it harder for trams to stay popular. Motor buses became more common, and more people started owning cars. These changes made it difficult for trams to compete. Buses could go places that trams couldn't. Trams, on the other hand, were stuck in their fixed path, and this made it hard for them to change to meet the city's needs. World War II also made things tough for London's trams. After the war, London needed to be rebuilt, and there was a focus on making transportation better. Fixing the damaged infrastructure and keeping the old tram network running became too expensive, so the decision was made to stop using trams. The process of getting rid of trams started in the late 1940s. The plan was to replace them with buses and expand the underground train system, like the London Underground. This meant taking out the tram tracks, changing the roads, and making other changes to the city's transportation system. On this day, 6th of July 1952, the last tram in London made its final journey. People felt nostalgic about saying goodbye to the trams, but saw it as a step forward in transportation. The end of trams in London had a big impact on the city. Although people missed them, it made space for other improvements. Removing the tram tracks meant more room on the roads for buses to run, which made transportation more flexible and connected. And with a bigger focus on the underground train system, London's public transportation became more efficient and could reach more places. So while the end of trams in London marked the end of a beloved way to travel, it also brought progress and improvements to the city's transportation system. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed learning about what happened on this day in history and practicing your English listening skills. Look out for a new episode each day to keep practicing.